Paris, a city of legend and romance, and at its heart, a museum with secrets dark and strange. Tales of murder and conspiracy. A lady who vanishes. The cunning lies of an emperor. And the greatest survival story ever told. Secrets hidden in plain sight, inside the Louvre.
My name is David New, and I directed the episode of Museum Secrets at the Louvre. And one of the stories we decided to tell was the story of the assassination of Henry IV.
A popular head of state assassinated at the height of his fame. A lone assassin, and the lingering question, did he act alone? Not John F. Kennedy in 1963, but Henri IV of France, 400 years ago.
So the painting is called the Apotheosis of Henry IV, and well, there are two parts of the painting. The part on the left is the Apotheosis, and we can see Henry IV. He's the white-bearded man. At the feet of Henry IV, you have a snake with an arrow piercing the neck. The snake represents Ravaillac, who is the man who murdered Henry IV.
400 years to the day since the assassination of Henri IV, historian Jean-François Beige retraces his final fateful journey.
One of the things that struck me immediately as a person from North America was all the parallels with the assassination of JFK. There's a lone assassin, there's conspiracy theories, nobody really knows the truth, and the assassin died with his secrets still untold. What we wanted to do was to do a visual representation of those parallels. So we took our historian, Jean-François Beige, out onto the streets of Paris to walk us through the exact path that Henry IV followed on the day of his assassination to show us where these things happen. We have animation where we try to illustrate the things that happened on those streets, François Ravaillac, the assassin, and Henry IV's carriage. As Monsieur Beige was walking around in Paris, we shot him with a sort of handheld style, panning back and forth so that we could use those whip pans and motions to intercut between him and the animation, and between the animation and the stock footage of JFK, some of which is equally shaky. So the three elements and sort of blur back and forth in a way that try to make them feel a little bit as though they're all taking place in the same space. So that even without constantly talking about the parallels with JFK, we're visually indicating that so that people from North America who all remember so strongly, many of them, that assassination kind of are reminded of the associations between that and this event 400 years ago that had kind of the same effect on a huge part of society.
Every painting, every sculpture, every work of art in the Louvre has a secret to tell. That's what draws people here. For every mystery we reveal, far more remain unspoken. Because this museum is the heart of the history of a nation. From ancient walls of stone to the pyramid of glass that now stands out front, every generation for 1,000 years has left a mark. Their stories still linger within its walls.